centimeter you gained?
It is 8.1 centimeters.
Can you describe the overall experience from surgery to completion of the process?
From starting the surgery or from the very start, I felt everything was progressing smoothly, and including communication with the clinic and communication with the doctor during the surgery and the recovery afterward, as well as with the recovery team. And everything went really smoothly.
What physical and emotional change have you noticed since you started?
If we're talking about changes in body and mind, I feel like there weren't many. But throughout the entire process, it didn't bring too much physical or psychological burden to me. So I feel like I went through the whole process quite smoothly. So I wasn't extremely worried about this thing.
What were the most challenging and rewarding moments during your process?
During the whole process, indeed, there were some, how to say, more trying moments, especially during the extended periods when daily routines could be a bit of a grind. And sometimes there might be some pain. When we finished the extension and removed the external support, I felt at that moment when I achieved a new height. It was indeed a rewarding moment for myself, or you could say a rewarding process, yes.
How do you feel about the care and support provided by Dr. Yurttas and the team?
Throughout the process, both our recovery team and the hospital team were very professional. I'm sure we encountered some issues like pain and some uncertainties regarding the procedure. There were some worries and uncertainties initially, but both our recovery team and the hospital helped us with thorough checks. They handled the problems I actually encountered very well, so everything turned out great and I recovered well indeed.
Would you recommend this procedure to others, and if so, why?
As for whether I would recommend to others, I feel like I wouldn't actively recommend it, but if someone wants to know about the novel, I would clearly tell them about it. So first off, it's a scientific one. It's not as risky as some rumors suggest. It's a reasonable and scientifically based procedure. So if anyone approaches me, I will definitely explain every detail of my experience with this procedure.
What advice would you give to future patients considering this procedure?
Actually, first of all, after we have a certain understanding of the entire surgery, I suggest that they learn more from the hospital team or the rehab team. Or when you take a completely clueless approach to understanding this surgery process, try to continue asking our rehab team. They will answer one by one. So first understand all the details of this surgery. It will help us go through the whole surgical process better.
How has the rehab center and its facilities contributed to your recovery?
Because we are in the sports education center of a rehab center, it's similar to being inside a gym. So with the addition of some rehab facilities, I am completely satisfied with our entire rehab process. Moreover, each member of our rehab team is very responsible, answering our daily questions, basically being on call 24/7. Addressing issues promptly that arise during our recovery process. I think our entire therapy center and rehab center are doing very well.
Do you have some final words?
In the end, there's something I want to say. I have already returned to the country, and throughout this process, I am truly grateful to the recovery team for accompanying me up to this point. And no matter what difficulties I encountered, they patiently and responsibly helped solve them for me. I hope our recovery team can keep getting better and continue providing excellent service to more patients like me who have the same concern.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, actually, me too.